Chaverim Yikarim, dear friends, this moment in time, these few minutes, this liminal space between Yom HaZikaron and Yom HaAtzmaut is one of the most precious windows of time on the Jewish calendar. It almost needs its own psalm, like other transitions between Kodesh and Chol, between life and death. This is a transition from solemn remembering and collective grief of Yizkor to the witnessing of miracles and the collective joy of Hallel. Holding this space is a microcosm of the Jewish people's last 3,000 years and of what we hold in our Jewish consciousness every day. I think of the day that the last Chatufim returned, and that fraught sense of euphoria that so many of us felt. I had the privilege of being with Nova survivors that morning and watching them huddle together in community and then place home stickers on the remaining posters with tears of both joy and grief in their eyes. After all, many of them would never reunite with their loved ones. And yet they and Am Yisrael were experiencing a miracle for which we had prayed and for which the IDF had fought for so long. We are celebrating Israel's independence and the miracle that we are an Am Chofshi Ba'artzenu. Yet we're also still in a time of milchama. We're still in a war on many fronts. This is just a ceasefire, a temporary break from what feels like interminable fighting with no clear end in sight. And at the same time, for so many of us, the reason why we need a modern state of Israel has never been clearer than it is right now. So as we prepare to raise the flag and transition from Yom HaZikaron to Yom HaAtzmaut, we know that this transition is not linear. Our pain, the loss, are infused with a profound sense of purpose. Our soldiers, as we've heard already tonight, know what they are fighting for and sacrificing for. The simcha of Yom HaAtzmaut does not negate or ignore or try to go around the grief or the complexity of this moment. The simcha and the love we feel for Medinat Yisrael and for Am Yisrael include all of our experiences and all of our emotions, the highs and the lows, the losses and the triumphs, the vulnerability and the strength. Our hearts are big enough and strong enough to hold all these emotions. So this year, let's sing a little louder. Let's dance with a little extra passion, knowing that the miracles of Zionism and the blessing of having an independent Jewish state are reflections of the strength, resilience, and hope that our people have built up over all these years. They reflect our refusal to be victims, our insistence on choosing life and choosing joy, our will to survive and thrive, even against all odds. And as we make this sacred transition, we are called not only to remember and to celebrate, but also to take responsibility, to ask how we, wherever we live, can strengthen the bonds between Jews everywhere, support those rebuilding, and help shape the Israel that we pray for every day. All of that is what Israel represents. All of that is what we're celebrating as we move into Yom HaAtzmaut, which we need to celebrate now more than ever. Chag Sameach and Am Yisrael Chai.